This is a learning and exam preparation video for the IT Business syllabus. At the end of the video are practice assignments for you to prepare for the exams. Please click www.intmace.com on the link at the bottom of this video to do the assignments for this topic. Unit 1.3, Organizational Objectives, Vision and Mission Statements. Many successful businesses reinforce a clear identity, communicate shared values, and maintain focus on their purpose by creating the mission and vision statements. Vision. It is more focused on the long-term aims and highest aspirations to the business. This also serves as a guiding principle for a successful business. Mission. It is more grounded in the aim of accomplishing objectives to achieve the mission and serves as an intermediate step on the way to the business vision. Aims, objectives, strategies, and tactics. Aims of a business. It is more focused on short-term goals. What the business wants to achieve in the future, whether in its profitability, productivity, market scope, and delivery of service. Objectives of a business are the medium to short-term goals that clarify how the business will achieve its aims and reach each vision. It is concrete and can be directed into a specific and measurable concept. 3 types of objectives. The 3 types of objectives are strategic objectives, tactical objectives, and operational objectives. Strategic objectives, global objectives. It is a medium to long-term objective set by senior managers to achieve the strategic objectives. Tactical objectives. It is a medium to short-term objective set by middle managers to achieve the strategic objectives. Operational objectives. Day-to-day objectives are set by floor managers, sometimes workers themselves, so that the company can reach its tactical objectives. Qualities of a best objectives: SMART. Specific. Objectives should be clear and well defined. It shall relate to the nature of the business and shall be absolute. Measurable. Objectives should be measurable in order to identify whether the objective has been achieved or not. It should clarify on the numbers of the 4 Ps to achieve its objectives. Achievable. Objectives should be realistic and reasonable to the business potential. Relevant. Objectives should be set relevant to the main purpose of the business. Time-specific. Objectives should have a sufficient time frame or deadline to set in order to become meaningful. Business strategy. It is a plan to achieve a strategic objective in order to work towards the aims of the business. This strategy will be medium to long term and will require senior managers to make decisions approved by the owners or the CEO. Strategies involved careful analysis of the location of the business, development of a plan strategy and how to achieve the aims of a business, careful consideration of how to implement the strategy, a periodic evaluation process to determine whether the plan is working or, after a specific period of time. Business tactic. It is a plan to achieve tactical objectives to work towards the strategies of the business which serves as the path to reaching its aims. Tactics are less closely tied to the long-term health of the firm but rather focus on how to achieve measurable targets within the strategy. The need of the organizations to change objectives. Regardless of the level, objectives changes in either of these environments. The internal environment, which refers to changes in the conditions within the business. The external environment refers to anything outside the business that nonetheless has a bearing on its operations. Changes in the internal environment. Leadership. Change of leadership often can lead to a change in aims and objectives. HR. Conditions related to HR can change and can alter objectives all down the hierarchy. Industrial actions. which refer to actions taken by unions or other forms of organized labor, can often participate in change in an organization. Organization, same internal pressure may cause an organization to modify one aspect of its business. The integration of business functions changes in one area can require changes in other, including changes to strategies and technical objectives. Product. Sometimes the performance of the product in the marketplace may require changes on either the product or sometimes an entire product line. Finance. When the circumstances of finance change, especially when the sources of finance become fewer and the number of finance decreases, organizations have to modify their strategies or change the emphasis of their business. Operations. Whether because of innovation or the more everyday reason, changes in operations can necessitate other changes in objectives. Often businesses use a steeple framework to frame issues related to the external environment. Factors of a steeple framework are social, technological, economic, ethical, political, legal, and ecological. Social. This refers to changes in society or culture, such as a demographic change and social or cultural change. These changes may force the business to reappraise its objectives. Technological. Technological innovation can force changes in production techniques if a competitor develops new methods for producing products more efficiently than other businesses. Technological changes can also force a business to change for effectiveness reasons. All businesses need to be more aware of their environment and their actions because information technologies allow in ways previously unknown. Economic. Changing economic conditions, market conditions, financial crisis, etc., can force a business to change. Ethical. Changes in ethical values in society encourage or even force a business to change its practices. In other ways, ethics in lending, hiring, attentiveness to sexual harassment, product safety and changes in society's values have led to changes in many business objectives. Political. Change to the political system very often forces businesses to change their approach. Legislatures can decide to take action because of a scandal, a crime, or even an accident, that in turn affects the business environment. Legal. Changes in the legal environment occurs when responsibility for legislation changes from one party to the other, or one coalition to another. Changes in the legal environment often occur. Regulation, taxes, and a host of other factors can be changed merely by stature, and a business to have responded. Ecological. Growing environment awareness and the Green Revolution have a significant effect on many businesses. Ecological factors, such as ecological depletion and ecological disasters, can affect businesses in ways other than the now dominant focus on sustainability. Practice assignments, exam prep assignments for the IBA Business Syllabus. 1. You may now proceed to try out the exam preparation assignments. 2. All assignments will be marked and feedback will be given. 3. Should you need to speak to one of our tutors, send your email to administration@intmace.com. 4. Please proceed to the link www.intmace.com at the bottom of this video to commence with your practice. Please click subscribe to our video if you find the content useful. All the best with your assignments.